Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be creating this beaded choker necklace. So it's going to be like a DIY project, and if you want to join in this project but you don't have the beaded materials to use, you can always shop from my seller link, because I sell like a comprehensive beaded kit, a bead making kit for you to use to start your beading hobby and hopefully turn it into a business in the future if you like. So next thing I wanted to announce is that apart from these DIY tutorials, we also have an ebook available for sale on seller, which includes a lot of beaded products and projects that I've created, a lot of beaded projects that I've created for your use and to also improve your skills and be a better bead maker. So this is the first project that we're going to be creating, so let's get to it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click the subscribe button and turn on all your notifications so that you never miss my videos. So the ebook is a complete guide to creating your own jewelry. I've included like a lot of projects. I think they're up to 30 projects that you can use to like improve yourself, practice. But aside from the ebook, I'm also trying to create like videos to guide you on using it. Yeah, you need to purchase the ebook. The link is in my seller. Just you see like a link tree link, click on that link and then go to buy your comprehensive bead making kit today. You need it. So without further ado, let's begin. So first of all, the tools you need to create this necklace project, I'm going to list them out. First, you need a fishing line. This is how your fishing line should look. We're using the 0.50 millimeter fishing line. Then we're going to need a strand of beads. Then we're going to use this silver sand beads for this project. We're going to use some stoppers. They're here, but I'm going to display the picture after I'm done, and you're going to see. I'm going to put a picture here, and you need a closure and some jump rings. And now let's begin the project. Okay, so first we're going to cut our preferred length of the fishing line. I'm just going to cut excess so that I'll have enough space to put in my closure. So yes, I've cut my fishing line, and next we're going to attach our closure firstly before we can start passing the beads. So we're firstly I'm going to pass my stopper. I'll pass my stopper. I'm going to use 2 stoppers for this project just to make sure that I'm securing my necklace properly. So I've passed 2 stoppers. You can see it here, 2 stoppers, and then I'm going to pass the fishing line through the jump ring here. And next, this is how it looks now. Next, I'm going to pass my fishing line through the stoppers. Like this is how it looks. This is the excess fishing line. So you're going to pass this through these stoppers. And then you drag it to the end, and this is how it should look after you pass it. And then we're going to use our flat nose plier to pinch the stopper on the fishing line to make it tight. You shift it to the end and then you crimp it together. You pinch it and make sure that you've pressed it in. And now this is how it should look. So most people, they cut off the excess thread, but I always choose to leave it till after I'm done with my necklace. So now firstly we're going to cut our bead to start creating, and then we're going to pour the beads into this compartment. Okay, and then most times I usually arrange. So now let's arrange the pattern of how we want our. This is how the beads look inside the compartment. So I want to arrange them on this line that's been given to us to create the. First I'm going to add 3 beads, then I'm opening my sand beads. I'll pour some into my compartment and then I'll keep the excess. Okay. So now I've arranged my 3 beads, and then because the beads are so tiny, I can't add the sand beads in between, but I know that I'm going to add the sand beads in between the beads. So you can just choose to be creative. You can do one of these blue beads and one of the silver beads, or you do 2, but I choose to do 3 of these blue beads and 2 of the sand beads for this project. So let's begin. Now we can start stringing. I'm going to pass 3 of these beads through this fishing line, and then the excess I'm going to pass it through the hole as well. This is how it looks. See, I passed it through. Then I'm going to pass the next one. And then I'll pass the third one. I'll pass the third one, and then I'm going to add my 2 sand beads, these silver beads, and then I'm going to pass it through as well. I'm passing 2 of the silver sand beads. You can use any color of the beads, you can use any type of bead, you can choose any design that you want, but just so that we can get the technique of like the stringing method is why I'm creating this tutorial. So yes, next we pass 3 of these beads again, the bigger sized beads. And then I'm going to pass 2 of the silver beads as usual. Trying to increase my speed so that this video will not be too long. So 3 of the beads again. This is how it looks so far. And then we're going to pass 2 of the silver beads again. 3 of the blue beads. Then 2 of the silver beads, and then you continue till you reach the desired length that you want. I think I've gotten my desired length. So this is where I want my necklace to stop, because I'm still going to create some earrings for this necklace in my next video. So this is the desired length of this. It's like a simple choker necklace. Yes, that looks really nice. Okay, so now let's do the closure. So now that we have gotten our desired length, let's close our necklace. Okay, so now we're going to pass the 2 stoppers to these beads through the fishing line, passing the 2 stoppers to the fishing line, and then we repeat the same process as the first procedure, where we pass the fishing line. After passing your stopper through the fishing line, then you pass your fishing line through the jump ring, or the second part of the closure, and then you now pass it through the stoppers. Pass it through the stopper, is proving stubborn, so gotta change it. Oh, I passed a bead mistakenly. It was supposed to be a stopper, and that was right. No wonder. Okay, so now that we've gotten that out of the way, yes, that's entered. And now this is how it looks. And you drag it. Oh, mistake. Made another mistake. I was supposed to pass. We passed the jump rings for the second part of the closure, and then you now pass it through the stopper. Then you drag it. This is how it looks. Yeah, you need it to be very tight. Yeah, so that your beads will always be in place. And then you now use your flat nose plier to crimp the stoppers together and close the necklace. After that, this is the excess thread. We're going to cut the excess thread till it's and like leave a little more excess thread, but not as much as what we cut out. So we pass that thread through the beads, and pass it through 3 of the beads. Before you crimp it, pass it through the next bead. And so it's not like it's cut, but just for extra added security. So I'm just going to cut the excess thread here. Yes, and this is our necklace, our handmade DIY choker necklace, our choker beaded necklace. So now let's wear it and see how it looks. Let's test it out. Okay, and this is how it looks. Let's show. This is so cute and pretty. I love it. Okay, so in my next video we're going to be creating earring for this necklace. See you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Please like, subscribe, and comment on my videos, and let me know what you think of this cute, pretty choker necklace, my beaded choker necklace. Bye for now.